Hey, Kelsey Reyes here. Week 9, video blog number 6. In my opinion, I honestly think it depends on the art. For example, with my artist Frederic de Fosse, he prints some of his images on wood, but if the wood piece is older, then you can obviously tell that there's some wear and tear, but just because it's older looking doesn't necessarily mean I appreciate it more or less. So I don't think it would be fair to compare art by the history of it, whether it looks old or new. And sometimes art pieces are meant to look old as its original condition. So depending on the artwork, that's how I would determine my appreciation for the piece of art. According to Ivan Franko, the concept of the original is overrated. Ivan Franko don't just look at an art piece as a single object. To them, true art is the interaction you have um, with the art piece, the relationship between the piece of art and the viewer. To Ivan Franko, removing small parts is not ruining the artwork. If anything, they think it is adding to it, because in a way I think Ivan Franko are trying to say the art piece should not just represent the artist, but instead the artist, his or her artwork, and the audience. Ivan Franko believe participation with the art piece gives the work more value. Darko Maver's art wasn't really just made up of models of murder victims. It turned out to be photographs of real life atrocities perpetrated during the war in the Balkans. Maver chose to do this to not just rattle up his audience, but as well as not, but to also enlighten them. Because it makes them think like, wow, people are so consumed with media, and we never really stop to think how awful some of the tragedies are in other places. And like what other places really have to go through. We can't even recognize what's real and what's fake because we fail to acknowledge what's happening around the world. The Montezes are trying to prove with their fake movie United We Stand that people are easily influenced by the American media. We see a famous Hollywood star's face and instantly we're hooked because we instantly believe what we see that's put in front of our faces that the media gives us. Ivan Franko also they by doing this they're straight up mocking people's ignorance and gullibility. The plaque that Ivan Franko posted criticizes how people in Viterbo, I don't know how to pronounce that, Viterbo, I don't know, are so consumed with the history of the area. They're not creating new art. Like I said before, Ivan Franko, they value the audience's participation, their interaction with the art, and just admiring the history of the city is not enough. They need new art to get more interaction from the people, and adding the plaque did just that. I noticed Eva's quote, "History is not a given, it is something that needs to be written. It is pure fiction, like a novel." It caught my attention because actually I feel that it's very on point, because history isn't just like handed to us. It's something we have to create, we have to experience, we have to write our own story, like they said, and like Eva and Franco's work does. that it's exactly what they do. Is they tell a story, and they basically they take something fictional and then they make it believable for everyone else. One theme It's Always 6 O'Clock portrays is Eva and Franco's basic concept, nothing is original. They do this by using famous, already made-up characters and positioning them doing various tasks, from The Thing and Superman action painting to Mickey Mouse hanging himself, which is sad. Another theme that was stated was culture too can die when it is frozen into a cliche. Oh yeah, culture too can die when it is frozen into a cliche. The art we create depicts like our type of culture, and when we have our culture, our art displayed, just like stuck there, no liveliness, just redundancy, it becomes cliche and very typical. Our culture shouldn't feel that way. We should be alive and active, and there should be something new to see, to feel, and that way our culture does not die, but instead we live on. So yeah, that's all I have to say about this week's readings. Until next time, unless this is our last video blog. I don't know. Okay, bye.